Hi guys, welcome back. My name is Lydia. If you're new, welcome to my channel. Today guys, I'm gonna do review on new foundation from Lisa Eldridge and I'm so excited about it. Everyone knows who Lisa Eldridge is, but if you don't know, let me tell you a little bit about her. Lisa Eldridge is British makeup artist, which is very well known worldwide. She started her career when she was booked for Elle magazine and she worked with Cindy Crawford. She was creative director for no.7 brand, which is British brand with skincare and makeup. She worked with Chanel and she is a global creative director for Lancome. She published a book, Face Paint, the story of makeup on the history of makeup. Also she made the TV series for BBC called Makeup, a Glamorous History, which is fantastic to watch. It's absolutely amazing. Maybe 6 years ago I started watching her videos and I fall in love. Basically, she's my favorite makeup artist. And I try to get this foundation like a little card she makes, which you can find like your shade and match your skin tone, and unfortunately they were sold out. Because I don't live far away from London, I went to her shop and was absolutely stunning. The experience was amazing. The makeup artists who worked for her absolutely blown my mind, and the shop, I've got some little footage, I will show you how the shop looked like, which is stunning. Also Lisa have a passion for vintage makeup, and you can see her collection of the vintage makeup she collected for 4 years now, and she displayed them in a shop. And let's talk about the foundation, guys, without further delays. I'm so excited about it. This foundation is amazing. This is the box when coming in. It's very unique. And also you have a little card attached showing the key ingredients and also how to apply the foundation, and a little QR code which you can scan it and will show you in detail how to apply it, like a little mini tutorial from Lisa Eldridge, which is very handy. You cannot stand the bottle. You can keep it in the box, and the box have a little dents as well. You're gonna see it's like a little dents which way to put it on, and you can leave it like that, or bottle have a little dents, you can leave it like that. Quite heavy frosty glass and is a pump. Let me talk about the foundation, guys, a little bit. This foundation is coming in 40 shades. It's ranging across light to medium, medium to deep, and deep. Her range of shades is absolutely outstanding, because sometimes, you know, when you're very pale, it's very difficult to get your foundation, or if you're very dark, it's also very difficult to get your foundation for your undertones on your skin. And she covers all spectrum of the shades from very light to very deep. The key ingredients in the foundation: extract from nasturtium flower, which helps straighten the skin barrier, boost hydration and smooth the skin. Wuji tea extract, which is green tea, protect skin from free radical damages and help to reduce inflammation and premature aging. Film Excel, which is a biopolymer, which you already used in hair highlight highlighter, which is supposed to give you subtle lifting, tightening and smoothing effect on your skin. Glycerin, which is very good humectant, bamboo stem extract, naturally rich in silica, and help to absorb the sebum and give you the fresh and soft finish without drying the skin. And also the product is cruelty free, is vegan, free from alcohol, parabens, talc, fragrance, essential oils, nylon 12, microplastics, SPF, D6 and D5. This foundation retails for £44 or $61. It's shipped worldwide. I leave the link to her website in description below, and you can open the site and you can pick whatever country you're from and they will ship it over to your country, which is absolutely amazing. And apparently shipping is really fast as well. I will tell you a little bit how I get this shade. I went to the shop and I want to be matched, and I have like a turtleneck. My skin have a lot of redness around my nose, my chin, but I'm using gradual tanning on my body, and my body is a little bit more yellow than my face. And the lady, she started matching my face to my face basically because she couldn't see my neck, and she started with number 10, which got neutral undertones, and it was perfect. But literally she put it like a little swipe on my cheek and you couldn't see where the foundation is. It was perfect. But when I removed my turtleneck, and you can see the difference, and she go to number 11 and was still very light compared to my neck and my body, and we decided to use number 13. When she put also number 15, was a little bit too yellow and it was too dark, but this one is absolutely perfect. And I will shake a little bit because this quite liquidy. This is the one pump and it's quite small, which is fantastic because you don't need to use lots of product, and it's quite thick but slightly runny. Look how much you can have out of the little pump. You can customize your application. You can do one thin layer, what actually she recommends to use in very thin layers, and you can add a little bit more to have a little bit more coverage to your skin on the places what you need. You can use this as a foundation. You can use this as a concealer, which is fantastic also. Let me tell you about my skin, guys. I have a combination skin with oiliness in my forehead, around my nose, and a little bit of my chin as well, but majority is here and my forehead is very oily. This foundation, it's not flat matte, it's not dewy, it's just in the middle. It just look like skin and it's absolutely fantastic. Self-setting foundation. I powder obviously because I've got, like I mentioned, I have a very oily forehead. Right, let's apply this foundation. You can apply this foundation, guys, with brush and also with fingers. I'm not sure how the application would be with sponge. I wouldn't use with the sponge because sponge would probably soak the foundation. I don't want to waste because the foundation is quite pricey. I used this twice already. I apply with my favorite brush, which is IT Cosmetics. I love this brush for any application of foundation. This is fantastic. I put one pump again and I will show you on one side. I will spread just a little bit and I'll start with my fingers. And I literally apply where I need the most. Is my nose, and this is application with fingers. I prefer using this with brush. It's still nice, but I like using with brush, and I show you on one half of my face. If you want dewy look, you can use underneath probably like very thick heavy moisturizer, or you can use hair highlighter on the points you need. You can use it underneath the foundation, gonna give you a little bit of more dewiness to your face. Or you can use mattifying primer, which the lady in the shop actually used on me before she applied the foundation on my face when we found the match, and look beautiful, like absolutely gorgeous. Tiny bit I took from my hand on my fingers, and this is how the foundation look like. Obviously it's not covering much at the moment, but I'm gonna use a little bit, maybe more, and around my nose and my forehead. What I like to do, guys, also because I wear twice, I like to use primer underneath, which will help the foundation stay a little bit longer. I used yesterday and I used on this primer, which is my favorite primer, Revlon Photo Ready. I put it on around 10 o'clock in the morning. I came home, it was about 10 o'clock in the evening, and my face looked beautiful. My makeup stays absolutely fantastic. A little bit of worn out around my nose because I blow my nose and it was very cold, but rest was amazing and last long time with this primer. And I didn't put anything on this side because I want to see how this gonna look like. On another side, I'm gonna apply slightly bit of primer, just a little bit on my areas which I need the most, which is like basically to cover my pores. And you will see the difference, if you can see the difference. And let's apply. I'll finish this whatever I had in my hand, and I will apply to the rest of my face. And I think I'm gonna need another pump of it. Okay, I've got another pump. The pumps are really small, which is quite good. And we start from the center of the face and spread outwards. It's quite creamy consistency, but it's super light. It's like you applying nothing to your face, which is absolutely amazing. You know, I like my very light foundations, which is like Pericon MD Serum Foundation, which is very light, but I think this is gonna be my new Holy Grail foundation. It's I lost in words, guys. This is 2 pumps on my face, guys, and look like my skin looks absolutely stunning. And you can put little layer, or you can put like I put 2 pumps. Obviously nothing stays on my chin, never, even this foundation, unfortunately, but I don't mind because my skin look like my skin. This is like solid kind of light to medium coverage. She said you can have a medium, solid medium coverage out of this foundation. I will use maybe like a tiny bit of, can we do half pump? Yes, we can do half pump as well, which is very good. And I will cover my redness around my nose with this foundation. I will cover a little bit here, a little bit more my spots. I've got one little here, and my chin. And let's see if I can cover this up a little bit more. This is too much, but we'll see what can I do with it. And my nose, basically the area where we need the most. You can play with it. I don't mind to see through my face, guys. I really don't. You know, whoever if you watch my videos already, you know, then I like my skin to be not covered completely. I like to see my skin, and this foundation just literally give you that. Doesn't accumulate in the fine lines, doesn't accumulate in the pores. In literally, when I look now, it's the pores look like disappeared as well on this side, and the same as a primer side. I think a little bit more of the primer helped me to reduce my pores slightly more. Because this foundation contain Maxx, you should wait about 3 minutes to foundation settle and set on your face, and it's self-setting, and you can see it's like matte, but it's not matte. It's dewy, but it's not dewy. Have a little bit of sheen, but kind of like your skin, which is phenomenal. In my personal opinion, is absolutely phenomenal. The lady, she applied this foundation in the shop. She put like a mattifying primer underneath. She didn't set with any powder. I just left it as it is, just one thin layer to even out my skin tone. And I was walking around London, and then when I look in my face about maybe 4 hours after, my skin looks slightly bit more shinier, like on my forehead, around my nose, my cheeks was a little bit more shiny, but nothing crazy, like just nice skin, if you know what I mean. I'm gonna put a little bit of highlighter because I like to be a little bit more dewy, and you can do this under your foundation, or you can do on the top of your foundation, just a little bit, give you more dewiness, and you will see how this is gonna look, and look absolutely stunning. And I'm using Crystal Nebula, and I'm using this just on outside of my my cheekbones, my little bit of my nose, and I'm gonna do maybe a little here more as well, just tiny bit. And this is how it look like with this highlighter Crystal Nebula. I think this one is oxidized slightly because this is on my hand at the moment. Let me put a little bit new pump and see. And yeah, it's oxidized slightly. You can see it's a little bit lighter than in here, just a tiny bit. It's not crazy oxidization, just a little bit oxidized, guys, just to be aware of it as well. And I think I will purchase one more. I think I will purchase number 11, because when I don't wear any tan, this is gonna be perfect match for my skin. Or maybe even number 10, which is neutral undertones. I think I'm gonna go back to the shop and have a look again with the other two foundations. This is the skin, guys, and looks amazing. I will powder my T-zone with my favorite translucent powder from It Cosmetics by Pores, which is my go-to always. Just a little bit of powder, and to reduce my pores even more, which is, this is the best for this powder. Have a look. I hope you're gonna be able to see. A little bit of highlighter, powder my T-zone and my nose and look like my skin. It's look like my skin is absolutely perfected. And I add a little bit of my blush, guys, and I use this one, which is, I really like it. It's Sweet Coral from ESTELLE and THILD from Stockholm, which I get from Maxx, and is my favorite blush recently, which I absolutely love it because it's very light, not too crazy, and you can build up and have a little bit of slightly sheen to it as well, to your skin, which is perfect. What do you think, guys? Have you used this foundation before? I know it's a little bit on the pricey side, but for me it's worth every single penny, guys. It's absolutely amazing foundation. It's buildable, give you this beautiful skin-like finished, tightens your skin a little bit because of the Filmex in it when she uses, and she used the same in here, which basically you tighten your skin, you smooth your skin, smooth the lines, and it's like And this is my new Holy Grail foundation, guys. I hope then one day I will go there and Lisa will be there and she will do some events. Apparently when I went there, I was so gutted. I went there on Monday, early afternoon, and when I come back it was about 10 o'clock at night and she was in the shop doing event. I was like, oh my god, I was gutted, absolutely gutted. The makeup artist, she told me she got some event at night, but I didn't want to be nosy. But I didn't know it's the event in the shop. Oh well, I'm gonna ask the question next time. And look at this beautiful bottle. Absolutely amazing, and I'm absolutely loving it a lot. Except I wish to be stand bottle, but no problem, we put it down. Wherever we do makeup, we just put it down. Have to remember to put it down. Just kind of new habit. She put so much thought to make this foundation, and I think it's phenomenal. Like the range of colors, it's amazing, and she make them perfectly for every skin tone. Leave me in the comment, guys, what you think about this foundation. Have you used this foundation? Have you used any of the products? I have quite few. I've got this, I've already make a video on this highlighters. I've got two Crystal Nebula and a Cosmic Rose. Then I have a Velvet Red lipsticks, the collection, which I make a video as well on the review on these lipsticks. I've got Velvet Morning, Velvet Ribbon and Velvet Jazz. And when I went to the shop, when I bought this foundation, I also bought another lipstick and lip liner, which I'm gonna do separate video. It's beautiful color, it's color blush. It's absolutely stunning, like a deep berry, but you will see. Alright, my lovelies, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you're new to my channel, please consider to subscribe. It will help me a lot to grow my channel, and I appreciate it a lot, and thank you very much for that. And I will see you in my next video. Bye.